Ruth and Eric brought me over to have a look at their basement. Now, it's a wide open space, a bit of framing's been done, but it's a blank slate. The problem is she wants a family room, he wants a panic room. And we had a look at the kitchen that they've recently done some work to. It looks great, but there's definitely some issues with the functionality of the space. Then we went in the backyard, looks like the moon, it's been scraped completely clean. The problem out there is they may be at the top end of their budget to get everything that they want. I can only renovate one space. I've already decided which one that'll be, and today we get to work.
I really want the basement done.
He was kind of insinuating with the kitchen, though, eh?
Yeah, he was testing those cupboards a lot. I'm not sure.
I want that open music space, though.
But then no one else can be down there when you're playing the drums.
Yeah, well, who doesn't want to be down there when we're playing music?
I don't. What did you do?
Welcome back.
Bryan.
Eric and Ruth are both hoping I can renovate their basement. They also have a kitchen that's hard to navigate and a backyard that is completely desolate. It was up to me to choose which space to redo. We'll see what they think about my choice.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Oh, wow.
Well, that's opened up.
Goodness.
You want to play some pool?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Why not? Wow. You want this open like this?
I would love it this open.
Yeah, that's kind of open for everything.
Oh, not like this.
Yeah, that's what I want.
In the basement, Eric would like the whole basement, his sound studio.
What if this is finished and the drums end up in the garage?
I think we'd have to have a little discussion off camera.
So we'd have to have a little chat out back?
Yeah.
Okay, so the framing was a mess. It was right up against the concrete. We'd end up with mold there. The electrical was a bit of a mess. That has to come out. Our electrician's got to run all new wiring down here. So what do you want to see in here?
I would love to see a family area.
I'd really like to see a nice studio space, a nice open space, but I'd really like to see a panic room.
I think what we've come up with is going to make somebody very happy. This is our view looking this way. There's a partition wall that we're going to put up here. So we're going to leave some existing space back there.
Okay.
This is our view looking this way.
Wow.
So we're thinking entertainment area, family area.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose area here, kind of wide open.
It's looking good. What else you got in there? Where does the drum set go in there, Bryan?
I think it's just outside the picture.
We're gonna have to have a little talk later.
We'll have a chat. You just want like a jam room and a panic room and you'd be happy.
Hey, I'd be happy, man.
At the end of the day, resale-wise, the panic room, you don't see a lot of those.
Who doesn't
advertised, right?
One? I think we really need a panic room in our house because, you know, A, for safety. If anything happens, I know where to go, my wife, and especially if we have kids, they know where to go.
Just finishing the basement can really increase the value of the home, make it a little more useful, give you guys some more square footage, and keep you sane a little bit.
Awesome. That sounds really good. Thank you.
I'm gonna strap a flashlight to my drum set.
Looks like he's gonna cry.
I know. I think he's got a soft spot for the ladies, and that's my opinion.
I don't mind.
Today, the first thing Bryan asked us to do was to help him put in the subfloor.
You guys want to help out?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the enthusiasm there.
I'd rather be working on that a nice open music space.
Oh, you'd rather be working on the band pit?
Yeah.
You think that's gonna be a band pit?
I don't think so.
No? Is that what's gonna happen?
You know, I'm trying to be as supportive and energetic as possible, you know, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, wow, he's really joined the girls' team here.
Okay, well, we'll install the subfloor first, and we can continue negotiations on that as we go.
All right.
So these are the dry core panels. They're really easy to install. The tongues go in the grooves. We just set them up like that. We'll just give this a tap here. And there we go. That's pretty much installed. No need to panic.
Go for it.
Eric, what's wrong with that piece?
Watch your foot.
Oh, tongue and groove? Hey, that's a great idea.
See? That would just cause chaos for the next piece.
Eric was a little hesitant working on the subfloor this morning because he really wanted to work on his music room.
Aim for the foot. Couldn't have done it better myself, Ruth.
All right.
You know, Eric and Ruth have been working really well together so far. According to them, Ruth is the detail girl and Eric's the rough and tumble guy. But Ruth is the one swinging the sledgehammer.
That's in.
That'd be a bit of a panic there if we put the floor in before we cut this door. What is the deal with a panic room?
What do you mean?
What do you know that I don't know?
Have you got a plan for what's coming ahead? Because you just never know.
I'm just wondering, here, like surrounded by, you know, hundreds of thousands of millions of people.
Think about it. Surrounded by hundreds of thousands of millions of people.
You should get a helicopter.
What if they turn into zombies? Helipad, hey.
How much have you saved exactly? You know, the more I talk to him about it, I think he's serious. What's in here?
A couple bodies.
Okay.
Keep going, one more. What's up?
Eric thinks he's really good at measuring because he's an engineer, but sometimes he doesn't know exactly what he's doing, but tries anyways.
Where'd you mark the line?
Right over here.
Okay, so transfer that line onto the front, and then show me how that. Okay, and how's that gonna look?
Then aren't you cutting off the tongue
complete
and
opposite
groove?
of how I want it
The
to look.
complete opposite. That's because you flipped it upside down.
That's because I'm not thinking.
Eric seems to still be a little resistant to helping out with the basement because the plan is not exactly what he had in mind.
Right?
Put her there.
You're good to go.
Make your mark. Do you want a smaller hammer?
No, I like this.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now we have a wide open space. Exterior walls are framed, subfloor is down. What we're doing is putting a room at the back of the basement. So we have to frame an interior wall to separate those two spaces. We're hiding a post inside that wall and putting a door on the other side under the stair opening. So it's a nice, big, generous room for whatever you want to do in there.
I walk downstairs and I see a fully framed wall with a doorway for a door. That bothers me.
Welcome back to the basement.
Thank you.
Dude, so what's with the walls?
Well, you don't want to have huge, massive open space, do you?
No.
No.
So this would be good for storage or whatever you want to do. You know, Eric seemed a little bummed out at storage, and he's going to be thrown in the corner.
Are you calling me storage?
At the end of the day, he may just like it. So what we'll do is this whole ceiling here, we'll pack that with Roxel, the Safe and Sound, which is the green insulation you had in the exterior walls before.
Okay.
But actually, it absorbs sound. It's fireproof, which is great as well.
So we're using all the old insulation that you guys pull out of the walls?
Yeah, we're reusing some of it.
That's great. So with that saving, is that gonna give us enough to build a panic room? Look, we're saving $1. Let's put in a panic room. We got more budget, let's stretch it. Let's do something that I want. Don't make the face. It doesn't work. Maybe when we're buying a car next time, but not this time.
I chose to renovate Eric and Ruth's basement. Eric wanted a music space and a panic room, but I went with Ruth's idea for a family room. We laid down some new subfloor, put up some insulation in the ceiling, but Eric's still holding on to his dreams for the basement. What do you think of the post so far?
Looks good.
A lot of times if I'm building a post cap or custom trim or wainscoting, I have the plan in my head because I've done it 1,000 times. But starting this project with Ruth, I wanted to draw it out first so she could see it, approve it, and see that plan physically before we actually attack the project. As long as it's by the edge, it'll hold. Okay, here, have you used one of these guys before?
No.
No? Push it in until the safety's in, pull the trigger, fires a nail.
Okay.
Nice. Perfect. Okay, so we have our box built. Let's cut some wood.
Bryan had me actually use the radial arm and pull it out to chop a larger piece of wood, which I've never done before.
I like it.
Cool.
Ruth did well. She got all her fingers.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Looks really good. It felt awesome to be involved in the process. I like learning how to do stuff, and I like being involved in the process.
Looks like $1 million. What
Does.
do you think?
Looks good.
Used to be a steel column, now it's a piece of art.
I did that.
You did that?
That's right.
All by yourself?
Most of it.
All right.
I'll lie for you. Okay. I won't tell him.